Could that 5-cent coin in your pocket or coin jar be worth more than face value? Today we dive into the 1964 Jefferson Nickel. No mint mark, one of the most common nickels out there, and show you how even a very fine specimen might surprise you. We cover its story, how to grade it, what is special, and what it's really worth in the 2025 U.S. market in dollars. Stay tuned. This might change how you look at your pocket change. Hello everyone. Welcome back to Royal Coin Value, where we explore the hidden value in everyday coins. If you enjoy learning about coin values, minting history, grading, and treasure hunting with pocket change, hit subscribe and ring the bell so you won't miss upcoming videos. Today's topic: the 1964 Jefferson Nickel with no mint mark. The Philadelphia issue. In very fine VF condition. Let us go back in time. The Jefferson Nickel series began in 1938, replacing the Buffalo Indian head nickel. The obverse features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson, and the reverse shows Monticello, his home. The design was by Felix Schlag. By 1964, the U.S. was facing a shortage of small change, and the mint struck a huge number of nickels. In fact, the Philadelphia no mint mark mint and Denver Mint both produced massive quantities. The 1964 Philadelphia version, which we call no mint mark, is extremely common because so many were made and circulated. Many remain in collections or even pocket change today. Coin Study Plus 2. CoinIdentifier.com. One interesting twist: 1964 is one of the final years where mint marks were used in the traditional way on Jefferson Nickels. From 1965 to 1967, U.S. coins, including nickels, omitted mint marks. Coin Value Checker plus 3 Wikipedia plus 3 Coin Study plus 3. Because the Philadelphia coin lacked a mint mark, many people overlook it, but it is a staple coin in the Jefferson Nickel set. To help you understand what you have, here are the specs. Year: 1964. Mint: Philadelphia. No mint mark. Denomination: 5 cents. Jefferson Nickel. Composition: 75% copper, 25% nickel. Standard modern nickel alloy. Wikipedia plus 2 Coin Study plus 2. Weight: -5 grams. Diameter: -21.21 mm. Edge: plain. Design: obverse, Jefferson S profile. Reverse, Monticello building. These specs are consistent with the standard Jefferson series. 1938 onward. For post-war, non-war nickels. Wikipedia plus 2 Coin Study plus 2. Now, grading. The term very fine VF, sometimes designated VF20 to VF35, describes a coin that has clearly circulated, showing moderate wear, but retains major detail. In a VF 1964 Jefferson Nickel, the letters and date are readable and fairly crisp. The portrait, Jefferson S. hair, face, jawline, shows wear on the high points, but you can still identify features. On the reverse, Monticello S. building details are worn. Some finer lines may be faint, but the overall shape and structure remain distinct. Surfaces are not mint luster. They read duller and show contact marks or small abrasions from use. In other words, it's a used coin, but one with enough detail remaining to be collectible, rather than a heavily worn, good, or fair grade. So, how much can one of these coins fetch today? In a very fine condition? The short answer: not a lot. Because the 1964 no mint mark nickel is extremely common. Circulated coins in VF condition generally trade close to face value or just a small premium above it. Depending on attractiveness, eye appeal, and local demand, many sources suggest values in the 5 to 20 cent range for circulated examples. Benzinga plus 3 CoinIdentifier.com plus 3 Coin Study plus 3. In practice, you might see a VF 1964 nickel selling for maybe $0.05 to $0.20. Or somewhat more in exceptional cases coin value checker +3 Benzinga +3 coin identifier.com +3. Because the coin contains no precious metal. Its real value comes from collector interest. And since 1964, no mint mark is so ubiquitous. That interest is low for average VF examples. When it's worth more. Rare varieties. Errors in higher grades. But as with many coins, there are exceptions. Some 1964 nickels can be worth significantly more if they have rare varieties. Errors. Or exceptional condition. Repunched mint mark. RPM. On some 1964 nickels. Especially 1964D. The D mint mark was repunched. But for the no mint mark. Philadelphia. Type. Mint mark variety doesn't apply. However, other strike and planchet errors. Off-center. Clipped planchet. Doubling. Could appear and fetch a premium. Full steps/full bands. On reverse. Monticello steps are sometimes sharply struck. With all the stairs fully defined. Full steps. In high grades. That can boost value. Double die/doubling. Rare doubling in the design can make a coin more desirable. If a 1964 no mint mark nickel is in uncirculated MS60+ condition, it becomes more valuable. Some are graded and sold for dollars instead of cents. PCGS.com +5 coin value checker +5 coin study +5. Proof send. Special mint set. SMS. Specimens are extremely rare and command very high prices. For example, a 1964 SMS Jefferson Nickel SP68FS sold at auction for $31,200 in 2021. PCGS.com. Some people claim extremely high valuations, tens of thousands of dollars, for ultra-rare, perfectly struck or error 1964 nickels. Though these are exceptional cases. Graysheet.com +4 Colleccionistasdemondes.com +4 PCGS.com +4. One particular listing. A 1964 no mint mark nickel. PCGS genuine. Sold for $9,700 on eBay in 2022. That's not a VF example. Likely a rare variety or heavily graded coin. PCGS.com. So yes. Average VF coin. Low value. Rare or high grade. Could be much more. If you have a 1964 nickel and want to see whether it's just common or something special. Here's how. Check for mint mark. Your coin should have no mint mark. Philadelphia. So the reverse near Monticello should not have a D or S. Examine detail. Use a magnifier to check how many steps are visible on Monticello's staircase. Are they faint or fully struck? Look for doubling or anomalies. Check the edges of letters, date, or building outlines for signs of doubling or odd lines. Inspect for errors. Off-center strikes. Clipped planchets. Die cracks. Compare to reference photos. Find images of VF. MS grades of 1964 no mint mark nickels and see where your coin fits. Get professional grading or opinions. If you think it might be rare or high grade, consider sending it to NGC or PCGS or visiting a trusted coin dealer for evaluation. When it comes to selling, for a typical VF 1964 no mint mark nickel, you'll likely only get a few cents above face. So often it's not worth going through heavy listing costs. Local coin shops or bulk sales are easiest. If your coin looks special, era, sharp strike, I appeal consider listing online eBay. Coin forums with good photographs and description. Be sure to mention grade, any visible errors, and provenance if known. If graded and certified, you'll get better buyer trust and possibly a higher price. Always show clear images of both sides. Close-ups of details like Monticello steps. And lighting that shows surface condition. Is it silver? No. 1964 Jefferson Nickels are standard copper nickel. 75% copper. 25% nickel. Not silver. Wikipedia +2 coin identifier.com +2. Is 1964 no mint mark rare? No. It's one of the most common Jefferson nickels. What can push value up? Errors, varieties, exceptional strike, uncirculated condition, proof/SMS specimens. Can a VF coin be worth $100? Very unlikely, unless it has an error or exceptional detail. Most VF examples stay in the cents range. That's the full deep dive on the 1964 Jefferson Nickel. No mint mark. In very fine condition. For most coins, value stays low due to high supply and lack of precious metal. But if you have one with clear detail, error traits, or beautiful strike, it might be worth more than you think. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments what coin you'd like me to value next. If you have a 1964 nickel, or any coin, you can send me a high-res photo. I'll be happy to help you estimate its value. Thanks for watching, and happy coin hunting.